SkyView Academy, class of 2024. We did it! Good morning, SkyView students, staff, friends, and families. My name is Tyler Sunahara. I am so proud of us, and I am so glad we are finally here. Graduation. Some of you have been here at SkyView since kindergarten, so I'm sure this is especially impactful for you. I'd like to begin with a story I shared with my Boy Scout troop. I am an Eagle Scout and participated in Boy Scouts for 7 years. In our troop, we concluded our weekly meetings with all of the scouts gathering in a circle to listen to anecdotes or advice to carry out in the next week. One of my favorite Scoutmaster minutes I gave went as follows. Imagine a busy classroom with lots of students, even our graduating class if that helps. Every student in the class receives a balloon. The teacher then instructs the students to inflate the balloon, write their name on it, and throw it into the hallway. Then the teacher mixes up all of the balloons. A timer starts and the teacher explains that the students have 5 minutes to find their balloon. Despite a hectic search, no one finds their balloon. At this point, the teacher tells the students to take the first balloon they find and hand it to whose name was written on it. Within 5 minutes, everyone has their balloon. What message can we learn from this event? The teacher explains, these balloons are like happiness. We will never find it if everyone is looking for their own. But if we care about other people's happiness, we'll find ours too. There are numerous positive, productive, and practical benefits to helping others. In the previous story, the students found their happiness because others helped them along the way. The founder of Forbes magazine, Bertie Charles Forbes, says it best. I have faith that the time will eventually come when employees and employers, as well as all of mankind, will realize that they serve themselves best when they serve others most. This concept may be difficult to grasp at this moment, especially as we are all on the brink of making individual decisions that will impact our individual future selves. But when we help others with their issues and try to uplift all, we may discover a solution to our own unique problems and find our own happiness along the way. Thus, I challenge you to help others find their happiness. How can we do this? In AP Psychology, we learned about the in-group versus out-group phenomenon, more commonly known as us versus them. I recently heard a speaker reframe this concept to with and against. In a world with so much division, why don't we try to refocus that energy to work with each other to create more unity? My friends and I, for example, organically developed this type of environment at SkyView. Though we competed against each other in our classes, at the end of the day, we were always there for each other. Yes, there was room for competitiveness and striving for excellence, but that brought us even closer together. Essentially, differences in opinion, diverse perspectives, and healthy competition can create innovation and advancements to achieve a common, unified goal. It does not always have to generate division. So, let's keep working together. We can find out who we are and bring each other happiness along the way. Why try to tear each other down when we can build ourselves up? It is okay for people to have differences and share their opinions, but we should not let it divide us. Instead, let it unite us and bring us closer. As I'm giving this speech, I want to reflect on the team of people who have built me up and helped me find my happiness. Thank you to all of my friends whom I met at SkyView. Specifically, I would like to recognize Lev Ermakov and Nikshatra Lande. Would both of you please stand up? Lev, Nikshatra, and I all share the same GPA, so we each represent the top of our class. Although we possess different strengths and talents, we worked equally hard in our studies and, as I previously mentioned, competed in our classes. However, we always encouraged each other, supported each other, and influenced each other to be the best and achieve the success to which we aspire. Thank you guys for driving me to work harder and smarter. Liv and Nikshatra helped me find my balloon, and I hope I helped them find their balloon too. Let's give them another round of applause. You guys can sit down. Of course, there are others on my team throughout my life who have helped me find my balloon. Thank you to my parents who inspire and constantly support me. Mom, thank you for always teaching me to think outside the box and that there's not only one solution to a problem. I appreciate all of your help in editing all of my college and scholarship essays, as well as this speech. Dad, thank you for always being there for me, giving me great advice, and always finding the humor in a situation. We had a lot of fun together in Scouts, and I will forever cherish those memories. Thank you, Taya, my sister, for making me laugh, even at myself, being my greatest advocate, and always having my back. I want to thank my whole family, grandparents, aunts, and extended family for championing everything I'm involved in, including school events, Boy Scouts, and golf. I also want to thank all of our teachers for how much time, energy, and work they've spent on educating us, knowing when to have fun, and helping us not only become better students, but better people. Specifically, I would like to recognize two teachers who had a significant impact on me, Mrs. Noelle West and Mrs. Karen Wilhoy. Their influences have been pivotal across multiple areas of my high school education, significantly enhancing both my proficiency in English and mathematics. In addition, thank you to our administration, aides, staff, and coaches for always looking out for our best interests and standing by us. Though they may come in varying forms and different times of our lives, we are all surrounded by teams of people who build us up, aid us in finding our balloon, and help us discover our happiness. Let's keep it up. It is one skill we can continue to use after graduation, improve upon, and teach others as we go forward. Life is a sport, and we all win as a team. My grandfather coined a phrase years ago that states, ordinary people working on a team can achieve extraordinary things. That is the essence of helping each other find our balloons. In closing, I would like to share some advice from Bill Dunphy on the TV sitcom Modern Family. In case you are unfamiliar with the show, Phil is the well-meaning but oftentimes goofy dad of 3 children who always embraces having a teachable moment. In one of the episodes, he creates a book called Philosophy, which he fills with advice for his kids in the future. He gives the book to his eldest daughter as she heads off to college, and it contains some helpful and funny knowledge. Here are the highlights. The most amazing things that can happen to a human being will happen to you if you just lower your expectations. You can tell a lot about a person by reading his biography. If you love something, set it free. unless it's a tiger. Watch a sunrise at least once a day. My personal favorite, success is 1% inspiration, 98% perspiration, and 2% attention to detail. And finally, when life gives you lemonade, make lemons. Life will be all like, what? Good luck in your future lives and careers, SkyView Hawks. Enjoy making life say what? Thank you and congratulations, class of 2024.